Hey folks, my name is Darren Berrecloth and I am here to take you on a bit of a tour through the canyon ins and outs, what it takes to create a mountain bike and get it to you. So here we are in Koblenz, Germany. This is the head office. This is where all the magic starts, and yeah, quite a few steps in terms of what it takes to get a bike to you. So here we are. Let's go for a little tour. Let's start with stepping in the grand entrance. So this right here is the showroom. As you can see, always a nice blend of some classic bikes from championship bikes and whatnot that are on display. You got Fabian Brell's bikes right there. Here we are now. It's a Canyon Sender, and proud to say that it's out and it's been released, and now we can promote it to the world. So as you can see, it's a pretty snazzy looking bike, and rides pretty snazzy too. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you what it takes to create a bike like this and get it in your hands. Let's go have a look. Alright, so here we are in the R&D department. This is Peter and Moritz. These guys are the dudes responsible for creating especially the bike that we just announced and released, which is the Sender.
First up, we start with the concept, maybe from the product manager, where we define, like, we want to have a race bike, a DH race bike, a pure DH race bike. This was the goal for this project. So we started doing a good kinematics for it, and in the meantime, while Peter was saying they are doing like sketches and mock-ups first, in the meantime we are doing prototypes. We're doing functional prototypes in the development. In case of this project, it was an aluminum frame, for example.
Yeah, which we will see.
We can show later on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And by doing this, we can have in a really early stage of the project, we can gain a lot of knowledge about the function of the bike already, without even defining the appearance of the bike. So yeah, we can ride it as early as possible and get feedback.
And then this guy puts his little touch on it and makes it look good. So explain to me what you think makes a bike look good.
Okay, there are many options to achieve this good look of the bike, but in my eyes it's really this holistic approach to the bike. So I really want to be able to see and to read this one idea in it. It's not just we really had these technical looking bikes back in the 90s, and now we did a lot of involvement. So a bike that has one idea and you can see it in the bike, and it's really clean, clear and sexy shape. That's a good looking modern bike to me.
Can you say that in half of the time?
You know, we spent 3 years in the project, so yeah.
Alright, so here we are. I am here sitting with a working prototype, obviously an alloy frame of the Sender. After the boys get done with all their computer work designing the frame, what ends up happening is they go out and build a aluminum working prototype, mainly just to get all the angles right, figure out all of your geometry, because otherwise, especially with carbon, you know, once you figure it out, you can't really adjust it. With aluminum, you can definitely play with it and, you know, figure things out, and it's a lot easier to build a one-off, which this is right here, in aluminum rather than doing it in carbon. So once this is all finalized and everyone's happy with the geometry, then it goes into a carbon production mold, and out comes the Sender Carbon. Alright, so here we are at the Canyon testing facility. This is where we bring all of our frames after it comes off the production line, and prior to going on the production line, bring it in here and put it through the cycle and put it through thousands and thousands and sometimes hundreds of thousands of cycles to test and see where the breaking point is on these frames, just so that it doesn't happen to you. Alright, so here we are in the testing lab. As you can see, we got a nice big machine here. This is an x-ray machine, and what this does is basically takes an x-ray of all the carbon stuff. All the carbon forks, road riding forks, and the carbon handlebars, 100% of them go through this machine that gets sold on the market, just to verify all of its quality. And then a handful of the other carbon frames get x-rays done just to make sure the quality assurance, just as everything's on point, and everything will be all good when it's being shipped out to you. Pretty cool stuff. I've had my fair share of x-rays in my day, so I know what it's all about. Alright, so we've shown you the ins and outs of the Canyon R&D department and how it comes to be, all in a day's hard work. Now we're just grabbing some lunch, and we're going to walk on over to the Canyon factory, check out the assembly line. Here we are at the assembly line for the Canyon factory. This is where all the goods that are shipped in from Asia and elsewhere, they're shipped right into the loading bay, and inside we're going to take you for a little tour on what happens inside once the goods are shipped in and sorted out, and before they get shipped to you. So let's check it out. Come on, guys. So this is where all the goods come in through the gate, the bay doors here. Everything from frames to parts, wheels, tires, everything that's needed to assemble bikes is all brought in through here. And then these boys down here, as you can see right now, they're going through everything, sorting it out, labeling it, putting it in the right place, because as you're about to see, this warehouse is very large. And one of the trickiest parts about this is having everything at your hands so you can build a bike at any point in time. So there they are, bringing in all the goods. Let's go check it out. So here we are. After everything's been offloaded in the bays, they're sorted, and then they are stacked and racked in these large aisles, as you can see it. All right, so this is the assembly line. As you can see, there's lots of these little bike hangers rolling around. And after everything's been brought to the facility and all the parts have been sorted, stacked, and racked, they all go back into the right places, and then people bring them out onto the floor, which then in turn everyone has their own little station, and everyone has a bunch of jobs to do, specific tasks, and they need to have all the right parts at the right places at the right time. So that's why it's so important for a system like this to work efficiently, to have everything absolutely dialed. This facility can hold up to 14,000 bikes, which is pretty rad. So that when you need your bike, they can send it to you in a timely fashion. So there you have it, the factory tour, and all what is entailed on getting you a bike in your hands. Hope you enjoyed our little tour of our Canyon facilities, and hope you get out and shred some action. Have a good day.